Amorphous urates are seen in option A alkaline urine, option B acid urine, option C neutral urine, and option D none of the above. And the answer is option B acid urine. Eurotron RL Nayan system is a option A reflectance photometer, option B calorimeter, option C spectrophotometer, option D none of the above. And the answer is option A reflectance photometer. Test for lactose is option A Worlet test, option B Musis acid test, option C Sullivan's test, and option D fluoroglucin test. And the answer is option A Worlet test. Presence of dash cast is diagnostic of glomerular nephritis. Option A WBC cast, option B RBC cast, option C granular cast, and option D hyaline cast. And the answer is option B RBC cast. High volume of urine discharged with increased specific gravity is associated with option A diabetes insipidus, option B diabetes mellitus, option C pyelonephritis, option D glomerulonephritis. And the answer is option B diabetes mellitus. Increased discharge of urine accompanied by decreased specific gravity is option A diabetes insipidus, option B diabetes mellitus, option B C pyelonephritis, option D glomerulonephritis. And the answer is option A diabetes insipidus. Excretion of low volume of urine associated with low specific gravity is option A diabetes mellitus, option B diabetes insipidus, option C UTI, option D glomerulonephritis. And the answer is option B diabetes insipidus. Tyrosine crystals appear in the form of option A fine needles, option B spheres, option C dumbbells, and option D no shape. And the answer is option A fine needles. Fauche's reagent contains option A TCA 10% ferric chloride and distilled water, option B 10% ferric chloride, hydrochloride and distilled water, option C ammonium sulfate, TCA and distilled water, and option D none of the above. And the answer is option A TCA 10% ferric chloride and distilled water. Gerhardt's test is done to detect dash in urine. Option A urobilinogen, option B uric acid, option C ketone bodies, option D none of the above. And the answer is option C ketone bodies. RBC in urine is seen in option A albuminuria, option B glycosuria, option C presence of renal stone, and option D all of the above. And the answer is option C presence of renal stone. Normal volume of semen. Option A 2 to 5 ml, option B 1 to 2 ml, option C 500 to 1500 ml, option D 6 to 8 ml. And the answer is option A 2 to 5 ml. To differentiate motile and dead sperms, dash test is used. Option A methylene blue test, option B eosin test, option C hematoxylin test, and option D Janus blue test. And the answer is option B eosin test. Semen examination should be done within option A 2 hours, option B 5 hours, option C 1 hour, and option D none of the above. And the answer is option C 1 hour. Stain used for the microscopic examination of sperm. Option A Giemsa stain, option B basic fission, option C field stain, and option D both A and B. And the answer is option D both A and B. Main sugar of semen. Option A glucose, option B lactose, option C fructose, and option D sucrose. And the answer is option C fructose. The mineral secreted by semen. Option A copper, option B zinc, option C cobalt, and option D ferric. And the answer is option B zinc.